After a lengthy delay, a second group of hostages were released from Hamas captivity in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. Some respite for people in Gaza with the pause in fighting as they stock up on available essentials and aid trucks arrive. Red Cross vehicles carrying a second group of hostages to freedom. 13 Israelis and 4 Thai nationals held by Hamas were released late last night after many hours of waiting. The Palestinian militant group delayed the exchange after accusing Israel of failing to respect the terms of their truce agreement. An agonizing wait also for the families of 39 Palestinian prisoners who were freed as part of the deal. The 6 women and 33 teenagers arrived by bus in Beitunia in the occupied West Bank. Meanwhile, 2 Palestinians were reportedly killed and 7 others were injured in clashes with Israeli security forces during a raid in the West Bank city of Jenin on Saturday night. The Palestinian Health Ministry says 2 of the wounded are in a critical condition. And in Israel, thousands of people gathered in a square in Tel Aviv to demand the release of all hostages still being held in the Gaza Strip.
מתרגשים עם שחרורם של קבוצות החטופים הראשונות, אבל הדרך עוד ארוכה, וכוחה של משפחתנו בלכידותה ובאחריותה ההדדית לשחרור כל החטופים.
In total, 50 Israeli hostages and 150 Palestinian prisoners are to be freed during the 4-day truce. Thai officials say 18 of its citizens still remain in captivity. A new day with some respite for Palestinians in Gaza after 7 weeks of bombardment. As the 4-day truce between Hamas and Israel holds, they're using the calm to venture out and about. Residents have been taking stock of the damage to their neighborhood, searching for belongings and people beneath the rubble, and buying what essential supplies they can get hold of.
ولا حاجة المطابخ واقفة الناس قاعدة لما بدها تخبز الخبز بتخبزه على الحطب.
هدنة هذه اللي صارت ال4 أيام يعني احنا نتمنى من الله سبحانه وتعالى إنها تصير طويلة المدى.
Trucks loaded with badly needed food, drinking water and medicine are finally reaching the northern combat zone, where desperate people were seen grabbing what they could. Over 91 million euros. That's the amount of money raised at the second Grain from Ukraine forum held in Kyiv on Saturday. It will be used to buy grain for countries the most in need. Meanwhile, Ukraine says it requires more air defenses to protect its export routes.
Через агресію Росії в Чорному морі виникла одна з найбільших за останні десятиліття загроза глобальної стабільності саме з точки зору постачання продовольства. Використання голоду як зброї – це елемент політики геноциду. І будь-яка держава, яка нація посягає, повинна відповідати за це.
The harvest is forecast to be 10% more than last year, and Ukraine says it needs only a quarter of that for its domestic needs. Italy's Prime Minister, speaking from Rome, said it will contribute 2 million euros to the humanitarian food programme, and Lithuania says it will allocate the same amount.
People across the world have marked the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. In France, thousands took to the streets of Paris and other big cities. The Council of Europe estimates 12 to 15% of women in Europe face violence in the home every day. Spain has strengthened some of its laws to better protect women, but campaigners say new kinds of violence are emerging with sophisticated technologies such as artificial intelligence.
Lo importante es que se escuche alto y fuerte la voz de las mujeres y la voz de todas las personas feministas contra la violencia, contra todos los tipos de violencias hacia las mujeres.
In Rome, the day was given more significance following the recent killing of a 22-year-old student, allegedly by her ex-boyfriend, that shocked Italians. There were also rallies in the US, Latin America and Asia.